Welcome into this beautiful poker room and grab yourself a drink and perch yourself up on the rail as we talk some Wingman poker. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for another installment of Wingman Poker Presents On the Rail. I'm your host, Michael Furley, and I would like to thank you all so very much for joining me on the felt today. All right, Railbirds, in this show, we'll be picking up the action from the final table of the 2025 Wingman Poker Opening Day Classic. So pour your favorite drink, grab a snack, nestle in, and join me on the rail. And let's all watch part 2 of the 2025 Wingman Poker Opening Day Classic. All right, let's take a look at our lineup coming back for the final table here of our Opening Day Classic. Down to 8 in seat 1 is Corey J all the way off, followed by in seat 2, Jurassic Jordan. In seat 3 is the Austrian Assassin. In seat 4 is the Scorpion King. Seat 5 is Mr. 300, that's Scott H. In seat 6, yours truly, Amazing Spidey. In seat 7, we have the Scorpion Queen, Alicia M. And rounding out our table in seat 8, we have the Margarita Man, Gary K.
Let's get ready to shuffle. Shuffle up
All right,
and
guys,
deal.
now let's get back to the felt. All right, of course, we are here at our final table, which previously was table A. We have 8 players on the board. Our blinds are at 100 and 200. The dealer is in the top left. That is the Scorpion King. Small blinds, Mr. 300. Big blind is Amazing Spidey. First to act will be the Scorpion Queen, who does fold. Oh, the Margarita Man looks down at the Rockets. Pocket aces, ace of clubs, ace of spades. And he does a min raise here up to 400. Now over to Corey J all the way. He folds on the bottom left. On our left end of the table, we have a call here, an all-in from Jurassic Jordan, who has an ace-9 suited of hearts, a fold from the Austrian Assassin and Scorpion King, and a fold from our small blind, and it looks like it's over to Amazing Spidey. Not sure if he went yet or not. It's going to be 150 more for him to make the call. He's going to let this one go. Our pot's up to 1,200. Jurassic Jordan is all in. 2 players, heads up. Suited ace-9 versus the Rockets. He's going to need some hearts or some 9s. The flop comes out 6 of clubs, queen of diamonds, 6-7 of hearts. There is 1 heart on the board. He's going to need 2 more. Does not get it. The pair of aces holds on and gets the knockout.
Thanks for sending my tips to Gary.
The Margarita Man takes this one down. Sends Jurassic Jordan shaking his way back to Isla Nubar. He is out of this tournament. We are down to 7. Our blinds have now increased to 150, 300. Our dealer is on the right side of the table, the Scorpion Queen. Small blind is the Margarita Man. Big blind is Corey J. All the way first to act will be the Austrian Assassin. It'll be 300 to make the call. He lets this one go over the Scorpion King, who also folds, as does Mr. 300. Now over to Amazing Spidey, who also folds. We have a fold off the top of the table. Back to our dealer, the Scorpion Queen. Will be 300 to make the call. She folds back to our small blind, Margarita Man, who looks down at King. 5 offsuit. He makes the call over to our big blind, who has options at the suited 9, 10. And he's going to go all in. He puts in his last 250 to raise his all in. With a quick call, the pot's up to 1,100. Back-to-back hands where the Margarita Man is on top here against an all in. And the flop comes out. 6 of diamonds, 10 of spades, 10 of diamonds. We have a trips for the Corey J all the way, looking good. He has to avoid runner of kings.
Oh! I got more than a shot. In the window.
2 of diamonds, ace of diamonds. The set of 10s holds on. Corey J, who is all in for his tournament life, survives this one, taking in a pot of $1,100. Well done, Corey J, as he survives this one. All right, blinds are just rocketing up the charts here. We're up to 200, 400 for our blinds. Our dealer is Amazing Spidey on the top right corner. Small blind is the Scorpion Queen. Big blinds, the Margarita Man. First to act will be Corey J, all the way off on the bottom left of the board. He looks like he's gonna let this one go. Over to Austrian Assassin on the left side. He lets it go, as does the Scorpion King and Mr. 300. Amazing Spidey also follows suits. Now to our small blind. The Scorpion Queen, who has a 9-8 suited of diamonds, will be 200 to make the call.
I was like, you got it. He's really cool. You gotta go watch this blind.
She does make the call and a check from our big blind. The Margarita Man looking at 8-10 suited. So we have 8 suited with their pairs of 9 and 10, and the flop comes out. Queen 10-3. The Margarita Man gets top pair, but we do have a flush draw from the Scorpion Queen. Scorpion Queen will be first to act.
Good for you, Ma. Take it as a compliment.
She also has a gut shot straight draw. She leads out with a bet of 600? No, bet of 400. My apologies. Margaret Man's counting chips. Looks like he's going to raise this one. He puts 800 in. Pots up to 2,000. Will be another 400 for the Scorpion Queen to make the call. And she does so. This pot is elevating quickly. 2,400 in the pot. Margarita Man's got top pair, but we have a nice draw for the Scorpion Queen. And now she has an open-ended straight draw. A 6 or a jack will do it, or a diamond. She has tons of outs in this particular hand here. Right now, it looks like the Margarita Man has about a 66% chance of holding onto this. He has to avoid a ton of cards, but he is mathematically in the lead, and he has the best hand through the turn. Once again, the Scorpion Queen will lead out here. She has open-ended straight draw, flush draw. She is behind, though.
I know everybody here has seen 21. That's like one of the best movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she goes all in. She puts in 950 in the pot.
Yeah.
So good.
Which is exactly what the Margarita Man has. So our pot's up to 4,300. The Scorpion Queen is no longer all in. The Margarita Man is in for his tournament life, but he is ahead, a 2-1 favorite. Has to avoid a diamond, 6, or jack. Oh, the 4 of diamonds on the river. I want to ask you guys, do you consider this a river donkey or not? She was down 2-1 when she put the bet in. She did have more chips, however. Unfortunately for the Margarita Man, he has been shaken. He's going to be stirring his drinks on the rail, watching the rest of this tournament as the Scorpion Queen stings again, takes a huge pot, 4,300, biggest pot of the night. It's moving its way over to the Scorpion Queen. Blinds are still at 200, 400. We are now down. Let me just pause this real quick. We just have a shift of players here. The Margarita Man is out. Scorpion Queen has shifted down to the open space of the table from the right end to the right bottom, just so you keep an eye on where our players are situated. Our dealer on this hand is the Austrian Assassin on the top left corner. Small blinds, the Scorpion King. Big blind is Mr. 300. First to act will be Amazing Spidey.
I love gear oil.
Before to make the call, Spidey folds over the Scorpion Queen after her monster victory last hand. She also folds over to Corey J all the way, who also folds. Now it's to our dealer, the Austrian Assassin. He too folds. Now this one goes to Scorpion King. It'll be 200 to make the call. Looks down at a King Jack offsuited. King of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds. He does make the call. Actually, he raised it to 800. My apologies there. He raises it, and then we have a call from Mr. 300, who looks down at a suited ace 10 of spades.
That doesn't sound appetizing.
And the flop comes out here. We got 8 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, ace of diamonds. So we have a, let's see, we have a pair of aces for Mr. 300. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw for the Scorpion King, but he is way behind right now. Right now, I've got this at about a 93 to 7% chance in favor of the score of Mr. 300. He's got a 93% chance to hold on here, and we have an all-in from the Scorpion King. Puts in 1,100, which is all in. A quick call from Mr. 300. Our pot grows quickly to 3,800. They flip over. See the bad news here that the Scorpion King is way down, only a 7% chance. He does have a backdoor flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. Oh, he does get some help here as one of his backdoor straight cards does help, but he's still going to need one, and the percentage is 92.8 to 7.2 with one card to come. And he gets it. He gets it. He had less than, he had a 7% chance, and he gets it. We weren't sure if the last hand was a river donkey. This one, however, is officially a river donkey. He only had one card that would have helped him here, and he got it. Oh my goodness. Scorpion King survives, gets a monster pot of 3,800. Mr. 300 is cursing the table, cursing the dealer, cursing the player who cut the cards. Everyone is feeling the wrath of Mr. 300. Unfortunately, Scorpion King, unfortunately for Mr. 300, Scorpion King river donkeys that one. This is the very next hand. Our blinds are still at 2-4. Dealer is Scorpion King, fresh off the inevitable win there. Or the, not inevitable, the unlikely rather. Small blind is Mr. 300. Big blind is Amazing Spidey. First act will be the Scorpion Queen on the bottom right of the table. The 400 to make the call. She folds over to Corey J all the way on the bottom left.
What's your favorite Spider-Man movie?
He lets it go over to the Ostrich Assassin. Quickly goes, as does the Scorpion King. It is now over to Mr. 300, who puts his last chips in, raises 350 to go all in. It will be 150 for Amazing Spidey to make the call here. He does so. So Mr. 300 is all in. Both players have an ace. The Jack Kicker is the stronger play here for Amazing Spidey, and he is suited. So it looks like Mr. 300 is going to need some fours to help him out here. Maybe a 2, 3, 5 combination for a straight on the bottom here. Pots up to 1,100. Mr. 300 is at risk. He is all in. Here comes the flop. The flop comes out 10, 10, queen. So there are no fours there, no 2, 3s, or 5. So his straight draw is dead. He's going to need a 4 and a 4 alone to come back here. The ace, the 8, pardon me, the 8 comes out, then the king, no 4 to be found. Mr. 300's in the gutter. Amazing Spidey slings his web across the table, taking one down, and Mr. 300 is eliminated. A modest pot of 1,100 goes to Amazing Spidey, but the damage was done on our last hand, where the Scorpion King took most of Mr. 300's chips. All right, our blinds are now up to 250 and 500. We are down to 5 players left on the table. This is the first hand coming back from break. Our dealer is the Scorpion Queen. We have a little bit of a misdeal, but we will fix it as we go along. Small blind is Corey J all the way. Big blind is the Austrian Assassin. First to act will be the Scorpion King on the top left of the board. Scorpion King lets it go over to Amazing Spidey, looking down at a suited ace 4 of spades. It'll be 500 to make the calls. He's in the 500 to make the call. He raises it to 1,000. A fold from the Scorpion Queen over to Corey J.
I always see like Matt Damon talking about how he would love to put one out.
Why doesn't he do that? Yeah. They fill in that for longest that was ever happened.
Yeah.
Ever.
You would have to get Norton in there too.
Oh, you have to, yeah.
Yes. We would all go do it. Everyone.
Dude, we would have to take the whole poker.
Yeah.
Corey J all the way is thinking about it here. I think just from going back here, I think he's got a king in his hand, and with that king being the exposed burn card, gives him less likely chance to hit one of his outs here. So I think that's what's putting him in the tank here. He likes his hand, but doesn't like the potential of it now. He's going to let this one go over to the Austrian Assassin. He goes all in. He's actually got less than what the bet is from Amazing Spidey, so Amazing Spidey's going to pull 50 back. Our total pot here is 2,800. I actually had to put 150 more in. I apologize. All right, so Austrian Assassin is all in here with an ace-8 offsuit. The flop comes out 5, 7, 9. The ace-8 kicker is strongest here. He also has a straight draw if he needs it. But they're both with them both having aces, they're looking to play their kickers here. Amazing Spidey's going to need a spade or a 4 or a runner for a straight. The ace comes out, which actually doesn't help either player. It just gives one less out here for Amazing Spidey. He's dying to get a spade. The Austrian Assassin has top pair, and he's got second kicker.
High card.
The high card comes out here. Amazing Spidey thinks they chop, but as they count this one down, the 8 plays. The 8 is the fourth kicker here. And that's going to be good enough to take this one, as both players have an 8 pair of aces, but the 8 kicker on the bottom of the hand here is going to hold on and take a nice pot of 2,800 for the Austrian Assassin. Doubles up and survives. These ace kickers have been big so far. All right, so our blinds are still at 250, 500. Amazing Spidey is now the dealer on the top right of the table. Small blinds, Scorpion Queen. Big blind is Corey J. All the way first to act will be the Austrian Assassin on the left corner of the table.
Okay, maybe it was. Maybe it was like just after. Because it's been like October or November. So it's been like 4 months. But oh my
He lets this one go over to the Scorpion King. Looks down an ace-10 offsuit. He's going to go all in. He's going to raise to 3,000, so the pot's up to 3,700. We have a fold from Amazing Spidey, fold from the Scorpion Queen, and we have a call for less than that by Corey J. all the way at a 9-8 offsuit, so he is now all in. The pot shrinks back down to 2,050 as the Scorpion King pulls down his overage. He is live, but he has the lower cards here. He's going to need a 9 or an 8. Diamonds don't help him, but he has a chance with clubs here if he gets a runner on clubs. A run on clubs.
All right, guys.
Here comes the flop. All right, we have 4 of spades, jack of spades, 3 of clubs. Doesn't really help. He's going to need runner for a straight, a 9 or an 8, or he's going to be out of this tournament. That is Corey J. Let's see. Gets a queen, not what he's looking for. Needs a 9 or an 8 or a 10. 9, 8, or 10. The jack comes out, does not get it. The Scorpion King. Sting. Corey J, who's all the way off to the rail. Unfortunately, his day is done. We are now down to 4 players. All right, with four players remaining, our blind is still at 250, 500, getting a lot of action at this blind level. Our dealer is the Austrian Assassin on the top left corner. Small blind, Scorpion King. Big blind is Amazing Spidey. First to act with the Scorpion Queen, who lets it go. Over to our dealer, the Austrian Assassin looks down at ace-3 offsuit. Once again, we're going to have a battle of aces where the kicker might be the differential here. It'll be a minimum of 500 to call. And he raises it to 1,000. A fold from the Scorpion King. Will be 500 for Amazing Spidey to call. He's re-raising. Puts in 1,500. And we have a quick call here. Our pot is the 4,250. Oh my goodness. And the flop comes out 4, 8, ace. They both have a pair of aces just like last time. The 10 is the stronger kicker. It's playing at the moment just like last time, but in the opposite direction here. We do have a straight draw, a backdoor straight draw. We need a 2 and a 5 for Austrian Assassin. So a 2 and a 5 or a 3 will give him the win here. First to act here will be Amazing Spidey,
I told you Chris,
who leads out with 1050.
Got 750, 8, well, 850, 950, 1,050 total.
We have a call from the Austrian Assassin, who is now all in. This is our biggest pot of the night, 6,350. The Austrian Assassin is at risk. For the second time, these guys are going heads up with a pair of aces. The flop comes out with a queen of clubs. And the jack of hearts is on the river. No 3 to be found. The kicker takes it. Amazing Spidey takes this one down. And the Austrian Assassin has been eliminated. Oh my. He's caught up in Spidey's web, and he is going to be out of this tournament. He did survive quite nicely, but he is now out, and we are down to 3 players. Our blinds are up to 501,000. We are on the bubble as the top 2 players will get paid out for this tournament. Our dealer is the Scorpion Queen on the bottom right. Small blind is Scorpion King. Big blind is Amazing Spidey. First act will be this dealer, Scorpion Queen, who has an ace-8 offsuit. It'll be 1,000 to make the call. Oh, she's coming in heavy, counting out chips. She raises the 4,000. We have an all-in from the Scorpion King. Raises 5450. Amazing Spidey gets out of the way. It'll be 1950 for the Scorpion Queen to call. She does have more chips than the Scorpion King. They both have aces, just like our last couple of hands here. The kicker is stronger on the King's side here, as the Scorpion King has a ace queen, while the Scorpion Queen has ace 8. It'll be 1950 to make the call for the Scorpion Queen. There's already almost 11,000 in the middle right now. Don't forget, our chip count for the entire tournament is at 20,000, so more than half of the chips are already in the middle before the call here. She does make the call. Our pot settles in at 12,900. 65% of the chips are in there right now. She's going to need an 8. 4, 6, 3 on the flop here. No straight draws to be had. She's going to need an 8 and an 8 alone.
7.
Oh, just like these other times, the ace comes out to give both players a pair of ace. It's going to come down to that kicker. She needs an 8 and an 8 alone.
Oh, wrong time.
It does not come. The Scorpion King survives and doubles up. The Scorpion Queen did have him covered, not by much. She's down only to a couple hundred or so left. Scorpion King, oh my goodness, a pot of 12,900, and it looks like he will be sleeping on the couch tonight. Once again, with 3 players left, the blinds are at 750, 1,500. They're raising up quickly here. And we have an all-in pre-flop here. She is not enough to post the big blind. Our dealer is Amazing Spidey. Small blind is the Scorpion Queen. Big blind is the Scorpion King. First to act will be Amazing Spidey, and it looks like he already folded. So she is all in here. Let's see what she's actually put in. She has 500 in, so she didn't even have enough for the small blind, as the small blind is 750. So she's already all in, and with no call from Amazing Spidey, the Scorpion King is already covered, so he's going to pull back his overage here. The pot's going to settle in at 1,000.
His cards, his hand, doesn't like the way.
So our hands here are a 3-4, a small hand here for the Scorpion King, who is already priced in. Scorpion Queen has a club draw here of queen and deuce of clubs, but the flop comes out 6 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, a 3 in the window, a pair of 3s is in the lead. She does have 1 club, so she can hit a queen or runner clubs to take this one back.
There's a 3.
Here comes the turn. Oh, this one seals the door right here. Another 3 comes out. A queen won't even do it. This one is over. The Scorpion King is going to take this one down. The river is irrelevant, but it is a 5 of hearts. The Scorpion King eliminates the Scorpion Queen. She's going to shuffle her way back to the dunes.
Fatality.
Oh, he's definitely sleeping on the couch tonight, but he is in the money. Unfortunately for the Scorpion Queen, she burst the bubble. Great round tonight. Couple of tough hands here at the end, at the foot of the Scorpion King. All right, guys, we are down to 2 players left. Our blinds are still at 750, 1,500. Our dealer and small blind is Amazing Spidey. Let's see here, Amazing Spidey. Our big blind will be Scorpion King. All right, so Amazing Spidey has a choice here. Looking down their cards pre-flop here, Amazing Spidey is ahead as he looks down at a King 8 offsuit. He has a 56.5, just under 57% chance of holding on. Granted, there's a lot of cards to come out. And the Scorpion King is at Jack 9 at about a 42.5% chance here. So Amazing Spidey, it's going to be, his chip stack is dwindling. Is he going to make the move here or not? Looks like he's going all in. He raises 2,300 more. Amazing Spidey will be all in if the call is made by the Scorpion King. He does make the call. Once again, let's just go over this real quick. We have a just under 57% chance with the money in the middle for Amazing Spidey, although there are a lot of cards to come out. This will change. Let's see. Here comes the flop. Pots up to 7,100. Bam! All right, 9 King. Oh my goodness, the Scorpion King flops a set, but Amazing Spidey is not dead as he gets top pair. He has 2 pair. A King will do a reverse full house here, so he's not dead. He's going to need a King and a King alone. These percentages flipped completely on their head as now the Scorpion King is up to over 91% chance of taking this one down and potentially winning the tournament, while Amazing Spidey has dropped down to 8.5%. He's going to need a King, though, to maybe survive this tournament. Everyone hits on this flop. Here comes the turn. An ace doesn't help anybody here. Needs a King and a King alone. Our percentages now are 95.5 to 4.5. Can Amazing Spidey pull a trick out of the hat here? It does not. 3 of clubs. Oh! Scorpion King takes this one down 100%. Congratulations. He is the winner of our first tournament of the 2025 season. The Wingman Poker Opening Day Classic goes to the Scorpion King.
Give me a second. I get your chip too, Mike. That's what I want.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Well done, well done, well done to all of our players and especially the victor. And I want to give a big thank you to all of you who made it to the end of another episode of Wingman Poker Presents On the Rail. And a huge congratulations to the Scorpion King, who, for the second straight year, starts off the season with a bang, winning his second consecutive Wingman Poker Opening Day Classic. Amazing Spidey does his part to earn a payout and taking home second place, and the Scorpion Queen, who finishes just outside the bubble, does earn a third place finish. For those of you following along on the standings, they have been updated, and here you go. A friendly reminder here that the top 6 players in the end of the year standings will earn themselves a free seat into the championship invitational that takes place in early October. So do me a small favor, guys. Please give us a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you will be updated whenever we post new episodes so that you can follow along with the Wingman Poker League. And feel free to leave a comment and let us know how we're doing so we can improve as we go along. So with that being said, guys, may your cards be live, your pocket aces hold, and we will see you next time.
Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.